When I was on the Squarehead Square Rigger, bound for Buenos Aires, full moon in the trades, the old hooker driving 14 knots, water foaming into spume under me, and every mast and sail white in the moonlight towering high above me, and I became drunk with the beauty and the singing rhythm of it. And for a moment, I lost myself. I actually lost my life. I was set free. I dissolved in the sea and became sails and flying spray. I became rhythm and beauty and moonlight and the ship in the high dim starred sky. Yeah, I belonged. Without a past or a future. Within a peace and unity and a wild joy, and within something greater than my own life, or the life of man, or life itself, or God, if you want to put it that way. And then there was this other time on the American line when I was lookout on the crow's nest for the dawn watch, and it was calm sea that time. The passengers asleep, none of the crew in sight, no sound of man, and not keeping lookout, but just feeling alone and above and apart, watching the dawn creep like a painted dream over the sky and sea which slept together. And then that moment of ecstatic freedom came. The peace and the end of the quest in the last harbor, the joy of a fulfillment beyond men's lousy, pitiful, greedy fears and hopes and dreams. And several other times, when I'm swimming far out or lying alone on the beach, I've had that exact same experience. I became the hot sand and the sun, green seaweed, anchored to rocks, swaying in the tide. Like a saint's vision of beatitude, like the veil of things as they seem drawn back by an unseen hand. For a second you see. And seeing the secret are the secret for a second. For a second, there is meaning. And then the hand lets the veil fall and you're alone, lost in the fog again. And you fumble on towards nowhere for no good reason. It was a great mistake my being born a man. I would have had much more success as a seagull or a fish. But as it is, I will always be a stranger who never really feels at home. Who does not really want and is not really wanted. Who can never belong. who must always be a little in love with death.